Oh my god. I'm live. Although I just noticed my Spotify is showing, but I am not streaming my Spotify. I have to figure out how to remove that. Oh god. It's all falling apart. And now I made this thing too big. I can't see my sources. Let's move this over a little bit. That monitor is way too small. Oh no. Hi, Chaos. 1 second. Wait, pause. Cease. I have to fix something real quick. Because you did the wrong sprout reward. Well, that's my fault. I need to remove that real quick. Let's go. That was actually my testing reward. Let me go disable that. Power channel points. Get out of here. Delete. Okay. There you go. Now you have your daily one. Oh no, and then I left something else out. Actually, this is good though, because then I can test out everything. But I need to... Here. I go over here real quick. And then... Actually, no, I can do it over here. Browser source, add... Mix it up. Wait, maybe it's not the right one. No, it's not. Stand by. Which one is it? Hello? I can't give it away yet because I want to actually make sure it works first. Sure, I'll add a new overlay. Even though it's not actually new, but it's not showing up properly, methinks. Maybe it was. This feels odd. I feel like the sizing just doesn't make sense. Whatever. One singular channel point gone. I'm sorry, Chaos. I can do refunds, don't you worry. I just won't do it right now. Actually, I think I accidentally accepted all of them already. Oopsies. Okay, so I put in a new thingy, but I fear things are breaking right now, so I can't tell if it's actually gonna work or not. This thing does not want to work. Okay, let me figure out where my Spotify is so I can remove that. Pikmin music. I wonder if I had two different things playing at the same time. I don't think so. The thing that I was trying to work with was the sprouts, that whole thing I was doing, but something just feels off. Like it's not there right now because... Actually, let me test it out real quick. Interesting. I already fucked something up. I don't even know how. Because it's supposed to... I already had it fixed. I did this before stream. When you do your daily sprout, it's supposed to pop up on the bottom of the screen. But that was for the other command. And I put it on the command where you do the daily sprout, or the channel point reward, that is. And it's not working. I have all the images. Random position on the screen. Oh, actually, it could just be a little wonky, though. The animation is right. The coding, I'm not even going to get into the coding. Because I don't know how to do that. I would love to. Heehee. It's not working. Here, you know what I'll do at least? Because if I... Oh, I deleted the sprout reward though. I can open up the other channel point reward. It's not going to give you anything. It's just going to make a cool little sprite, or a little sprout pop up on the bottom. A sprite and a sprout, if you will. It is pixelated. But I did remove that. Let's see. Let's go back to this main page. Oh, it is gone though. Here, let's see. We'll just do it for funsies. Let's make a new channel point reward. Do sprouts. I think it's also 1 point. It is. And then let's add images for 3,600 seconds. I forgot how long that is, but it's like 10 hours, I think. So I want them to stay indefinitely. And then I'm gonna put all these flowers. I have, for the sprouts, I have a total of 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. I have 54 different flowers. I just realized that. The commitment is crazy. Even though I'm probably not gonna be able to stream again for like a little bit. Let's change that. Let's do... That should work. And then change the animation. I want to say that works, maybe? I think I have to redo the mix it up, the overlay. Let's go to services. Overlay. Oh wait, I can disconnect it. I wonder if I can redo it. And connect. Connection test. There you go. I didn't realize it would actually pop up like that. It's funny. I'm gonna repaste it though, just in case. Go back to the main page. Oh, do I have to change the size of it? Is that what's going on? And fit to screen. And then I'm gonna test this out right now. Sprout. Redeem. Ah, there we go. Okay, it pops up. It's a little bit high, but that's because I slide it down a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna hope it also works for the daily sprout, because I just made a new channel point just to test it. But I want to make sure it works on the daily sprout too. I'll see. I'll keep an eye out for another flower. I'm gonna change this to sprouts for fun. And then description adds a cute little flower on stream for funsies and doesn't count towards your daily sprouts. There we go. I should make a cooldown though, at least. I feel like it could easily get spammed. Oh, it works! It works! Look at it! There's a little blue flower now. Who are you? I am here. It is me. It is Carrie in disguise. You also changed your Twitch user to Planting Pixels? Yeah, so I changed it a little while ago. I want to say at this point, like a month ago. The only issue is I realized I wanted to change my whole brand to this, pretty much. Oh my god. Okay, I need to put a cooldown, Banshee. You're crazy. Here, let's do... let's do 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just a wee bit. There we go. You maniac. But now look, now there's a little garden. It's so cute. Ah, I love it. But yeah, I changed my name because I kind of wanted to change my whole brand to that, to Planting Pixels, because I just thought it was a very like vague like name, because then I don't really have to stick to like one name for myself, because I mean obviously my name's Carrie. I can't really change that, but I kind of didn't want a username that had like I was able to spend your channel points. Also, I've just realized my chat is not connected. There's a whole void beneath me and I did not even notice. But yeah, I wanted to change my name, but the issue was I'm very picky about making sure my username can be across all platforms. So Caridescent, I was able to have, because obviously it's kind of a weird username. So I was able to put that for basically everything. But Planting Pixels, I could have it, I think, on Twitter. Or I do have it on Twitter, but it's on a second account. So I'm just keeping it for safekeeping. I'll probably use it for like my shop name, because I already changed my Etsy to it. But Instagram, can't have it. Someone already has it. I tried other variations that were kind of similar and they still weren't available. So I was like, shit, I'm going to back out of this. Because I was going to have a whole post of me saying, hey, I'm changing my username. And then I just had to quickly remove it from my drafts because it was scheduled for the next day. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take that back. Hello, fellow pixel planter. Hi, Daniel. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'll probably make a little announcement on my socials. I meant to stream a little bit later, or not a little bit later, a little bit earlier, but I kind of was occupied. I wanted to finish up the sprouts real quick, or the flowers. I wanted to make sure I had all those ready to go. And of course it messes up right as I'm starting. That's okay. Let me post. It's not going to be too long of a stream today either. I'm kind of just here just to kind of get back into it a little bit. Maybe update you guys on some stuff, but for the most part, I'm kind of just hanging out. Thank you, Kleist, for the sub. My alerts aren't working either. I think I need to log into Stream Elements. I think that's what's happening here. I might do that before I even say I'm live. That would probably be smart. Let's go to Stream Elements. It's bookmark, or it's in my bookmark bar under a folder, and there's only one thing in it, so kind of no point in putting it in a folder. Here, let's do edit this. Now, why aren't you working? Let's do a little test. That was very interesting. You disappoint me, Stream Elements. Let's leave here. Let's try a different chat bubble. I also didn't have my starting soon screen because the one issue I still have with the little flowers is that I think if I were to change scenes and stuff, like if I went from starting soon to here, I don't think it would save any sprouts that were made on the starting soon screen. They'd have to be like on the same scene at the same time. So I have to figure that out, if that's even possible to figure out, because if I do like my BRB screen or if I transition to something else, I don't know if I'll be able to keep them. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll test it off stream later on. Right now we're in the moment. And so I didn't see you live. I was like, new name, who dis? Yeah, I should have made some sort of announcement or something. I kind of just changed it on the low. Because I was originally going to do it for all my accounts. I was going to say I'm changing my username because I was going to do it for all of my accounts, but I only did it for Twitch and a couple other places that aren't necessarily relevant right now. My most relevant places is Instagram and Twitter and Blue Sky. I probably could have gotten it on Blue Sky, but Instagram was already taken, so I gave up after that. My chat isn't working and I don't know why. Unless I have to I have to reconnect, I think, because my name is different. I feel like this has happened before. Shoot, how do I do that? Sorry guys, I'm new to this whole streaming thing. I've never done it before. Let's see. I also have a cute little third monitor right now. So that's where I'm putting my Streamlabs. So then whenever I'm drawing, it's right next to my iPad. Very convenient, if I do say so myself. Here, let's do... It says Caradescent is the owner of the Stream Elements. How do I log out and re-log in? Log in. Oh Lord, I do not want to update my details. Okay, so now it's switched over my username. So maybe there's a chance it's good now. Potentially, I don't know. Let's do one more test. Test. Nope. Okay. That's okay. I don't need to read anyways, actually. Oh my god, it works. Does it? It shows up on my Streamlabs, but now maybe I need to reload it. Hi Sin, welcome in. Let me re-paste this on. Because I can see it on Stream Elements. I saw Sin's message. It just does not show up on stream. Speak to me. Live. Okay, it works. Oh my god, I'm a freaking genius. Okay, now I have to do my alerts as well, I think. I don't know if making it visible and invisible works. That's what it feels like. Okay, now I'll post that I'm live. I'll probably only be live though for like, I don't even know. Maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours. I'll see how I'm feeling. For now, let's go to my channel. Let's get the link and let's post it. I'm probably gonna be just drawing today, potentially. I'm totally open to doodle requests as well. Like I just want to just doodle right now. So if you have any little ideas, any little characters you want me to draw, or anything, you are more than welcome to suggest it, and I will probably draw it in a little doodle. Just to pass some time, because I have things I can work on, but I kind of don't want to do that right now. I kind of just want to catch up and just kind of get used to streaming again. We'll see. Now you're working with web portals. Oh yeah. Hang on, let me post. Whoa. Okay. Hi, friends, exclamation point. I'm gonna be live on, I'm gonna say the purple app. I don't know if saying Twitch does anything. I'm very cautious these days. Oh wait, I said I'm gonna be live. I'm already live. Doodling and hanging out. Feel free to come by and request a silly doodle. And then let's put happy face. I don't actually know how links like work on post. If you like, if it's probably better to just comment the link rather than put it in the post. But at the same time, I don't really care too much. But I kind of want to make sure I want to copy and paste this message. So I'm gonna put it right here. And then I grab this link. Okay. And then now I post. I love walking you guys through these things you can't see. There you go. And now we're gonna go to Blue Sky. Although I don't post on Instagram when I'm live. I only do like stories and stuff, so I have to go to my phone to do that. Right now I'm just doing it on my PC. let's see. Oh no, I lost my message. Whatever, I'll type it out again. Hi friends, I'm live on the purple app. Just doodling and hanging out. Free to come by to drop a... Oh wait, to request a doodle. Happy face. And then I have to put my image. Perfect. Two to 3 hours is a decent stream though. I agree, yeah. Also, I read that message earlier. I just forgot to reply. I said it in my head. Can you believe I do that on stream? But yeah. Yeah, I mean, usually before I would do 2 to 3 hours anyways, but I think there was a nice in between where I was actually able to do like really long streams, which I was happy about because, you know, I do like streaming. I think because I've just not been streaming for a while and I'm kind of like trying to prioritize other stuff right now. It's still art related. It's just, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing as much streaming as I did before. Or I'm not trying not to get sucked into it too much, because that's the thing, is whenever I started streaming a lot, I started getting really into it, and then it would take up like my whole midday. And then come nighttime and I'm like, damn. Time kind of flew by fast. It's fun. I don't know. It's something about it is just fun. I like just talking. Is talking ever a bad thing? No. You speaking of doodles reminded me of something I wanted to ask. How much would a commission cost for a slightly animated Fugi? Well, I'm glad you asked, Chaos. That's a really good question. I'm really bad at pricing my commissions. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have prices, but I always like do a flat fee because I'm like, this is good enough. It kind of depends on what style you want, really. If you do want a more doodly one, like if you want one that's as simple as the one I have right now, it's not gonna cost very much. Maybe like, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw out a number. Maybe like $5. I don't know. If you wanted one that's a little more detailed, like the ones I have before, which I do still have on hand. Whoops, I put Figo instead of Fugi. Wow. Hello, Daily Mage. Welcome in to the chaos that is brewing. Okay, let me open up my Fugi. Or is it Fuji? I don't know. I like saying Fugi. Oh my god, and my scroll is being weird. Stop. How am I supposed to read things? I get your notifications anyways because I think you're cool. Thank you, Sin. Oh, you're cool too. Everybody here is cool. Low-key. Thank you for the lurk, Banshee. I joined the second the going live message hit the Discord. Yeah, I guess if you get the actual Twitch notification, it's kind of confusing because I did change my username. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, you're a real one. Hello, Boborb. Welcome in. Oh, I definitely would love a doodly one like yours. It's very silly. My art style is devolving very, very slowly. I'm dwindling in detail, but like I have no complaints for myself. But yeah, if you want like one like this, like I could totally do that. I'm already doing like my commissions, you know, like the emergency ones I kind of did a while ago. I'm still doing them. It's just very, very slow right now. At least on my part, because there is a lot I could do. I'm just taking my time with it, which you should, in general, you know. But I'm taking a little bit. Maybe even with a Pikmin onesie. All right, I'd be down. When and where, I'll do it. But yeah, I have a couple commissions that I've already finished that I have not sent out yet. So once I do that, I do also have another thing I'm going to be working on for somebody else. I don't know if I can give out the details right now. I'll probably ask them if I can even work on it on stream, because it's like a little bit of a bigger commission, and it's for something specific, which I'm excited about. Thank you, Blue. Hello. How's your birthday weekend going? I wanted to join so badly. Like, I was looking at all the schedules and I'm like, I want to go in, but I know I'd only want to play games if it was like later at night. But then I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be busy. And now here I am streaming. Awkward. But I hope it's going good, and I hope you've had a good birthday. I can't remember exactly which day you said your birthday was, but I just hope it's going good. What? Oh wait, you're deafened. Whoops. Hee hee. It's okay. I'll say it in the Discord anyways, later on. Let's see. What can I send you the $5? I need one. I'll contact you, don't you worry. Or if you want to remind me later on after stream on the Discord, or DM me. I'm okay with either. You can let me know. I won't be on for too much longer. Or sorry, not too much longer, but I won't be on for too long today. I did just start. I can't just say too much longer. Here, I'll type it actually. Good birthday weekend. There you go. There you go. Alrighty. Just like you posted, Banshee. Sorry. I have to restrict the fun. Otherwise, if you get to do it like endlessly, then the fun's just not going to be there anymore. You're going to be tired of it. You got to like wait to build up that dopamine again. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Is that the Pikmin Queen? It is I. Where is my little crown? I need to do more Pikmin games. I need to do more Pikmin things on stream. Methinks. I want to go back to playing mods again. I might continue my no deaths thing again. I probably just won't do face cam. I think that kind of made it a little exhausting for me too. Even though the run itself is freaking exhausting, I want to do it again. Like, is that weird? Like a form of torture or something? Welcome back. Thank you, Radio. Hello. Welcome back, or welcome to my first stream back after I guess it's been like 2 months, almost 2 and some months. I'm alive. Somehow. I'll actually just send you a message right now. Sounds good, sounds good. I won't open it until after so I can keep that notification so I can remember. The no death run was really fun. I'll do it again. I think I'm down to try it again. I'm no freaking quitter. And then, because if I don't do it for Pikmin 1, how am I ever going to do it for any of the other games? God. Come on, Carrie. Oh, I need to post on Instagram or on my story. Let's see. Yeah, we're just hanging out this stream. I'm going to be drawing. I will say again, if you guys ever want me to doodle something, or if you have a doodle request, I almost just said doodle request. If you have a doodle request, I am more than willing to work on it. Because I look at this blank, beautiful canvas, and it needs beautiful art on it. Oh my god, I just opened your message, Chaos. I completely forgot. Okay, no more distractions. I need to post my freaking thingy. Let's go and save. The reason why I opened up your message is because whenever I make art, I send it to myself on Discord. on my alt. Because I used to use like Dropbox to do that, but Discord's a lot easier. It's my new Dropbox, if you may. Okay. Hi friends, I'm live on Twitch right now, just doodling and hanging out. Smiley face. Feel free to come by and request a silly doodle for funsies. And then I gotta put my link. I need to have this like saved somewhere, just like ease of access. I feel like I always have to like open up my Twitch just to get that, when I really should just have it pasted somewhere. Gosh. Copy link. Link. And then of course I always like to do the rainbow text. Oh yeah. Perfect. All right. No more advertising of myself to others. Hello, NeoGuard. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, hi, Adrian. I know I read your message. I don't know if I said hi to you properly. So hello. Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of Pikmin mods, have you ever heard of the Pikmin 2 multiplayer mod? I have. I played a little bit with my boyfriend a while ago. Yeah, we didn't finish it, unfortunately. But I would be down if people wanted to play multiplayer Pikmin together. I would be so down. It can just be one person, can be, I think the one we played was at least 4 people, so I don't know if it's the same one that you're talking about, Chaos. I can only assume it is, but I would be down. It's at most 4, I'm pretty sure. If my sources are correct, aka source being my brain. What constitutes as a doodle? Doo-doo request? You can just like throw out like anything. Like if you want me to draw like a bulborb, I'll just draw a little bulborb. That's just an example. Someone said like draw a little bulborb, and then I mean I'll probably go detailed depending on what it is. It's just whatever I'm feeling. Like, you know, I just want to let my hand just do the drawing. Be like, okay, let's draw a little bulborb. There you go. He's just a peppy little guy. Probably a little bit more nicer than that, but just to throw something out there. Be like, there you go. You want to give him a little crown? I got you. There we go. And I'll color them too. I'm not going to do like just quick doodles like this. I want to like, you know, make something cute, you know. If you give me like a scenario, like if you said, can you draw like a bulborb eating a Pikmin? I got you. There you go. There's a Pikmin in his mouth as we speak. It's fine. I can just send you another one on stream after stream. Thank you, Chaos. Totally up to you. I'm sure I can loop back and figure it out or remember again. Let's see. Because I do have a request. I just don't know if it would constitute as a doodle. You can throw out whatever you want. It's just yeah, throw out anything you want, and then however I decide to draw it, you know, is how it is. Just nothing like just something simple, you know. It could be just a specific character. I would say maybe my only rule with requests is just to not do like an original character, I think, because that's just going to take some time to like get references and stuff. Original characters from you guys. I can make my own original characters. That's my rule. But yeah, if you wanted to say like make a Pikmin with some cool random trait and make a original Pikmin like that, I'll draw a doodle real quick. If you want like Master Chief from Halo, sure, I'll do that. I've never drawn him before, but I'll do it. If you want me to strictly draw anything from memory, I'll do it. Pikmin, I feel like from memory, I can do very well. Not like Pikmin itself, but like enemies for the most part, I think. I don't want to say that because I feel like there's some bosses out there I've barely ever seen or looked at it long enough to remember them. So, also, I'm so slow with the chat. Thank you, Sin. Thanks for streaming, even though it's just for a bit. We always appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. That actually really means a lot. I do like streaming. I will always keep streaming. Even if I don't do it for like months at a time, I'll always come back. It's like a toxic relationship, but with streaming. But in a good way. I'm still thinking of a mod where Twitch viewers are the Pikmin. That would be so cute. Imagine if there was a way to do that where you could have a Pikmin game and it can just be like the viewers, right? But if you could also like move around as the Pikmin, oh my god, that'd be so chaotic. I tell you all to squad up. I tell you all to like whistle all of you, and you all just start running around. Or like, I'd be like, head count. Where's Neo? And then I find you across the map, and I'm like, you're on your own, buddy. That'd be so chaotic. At that point, it wouldn't even be Pikmin anymore. It would just be like Pikmin, like what's it called? Like when you round up sheep. It'd just be like that simulator. Thank you, Brandon, for the resub. Who dis? Yeah, that's right. I'm somebody you don't know, and I just took away your monies. I'm kidding. Hello, hello. I changed my name. I might change it back though. So I'll see. I might change it back to Caridescent. I just can't remember what the time frame is for Twitch. I think it's 60 days. And I think I did this like a month ago. So I might revert back. This was just a transition in usernames that I did not go through with for all my accounts. So I might go back. We'll see. We'll see. Do a little bit of a vibe check. Okay. I need to catch up on some messages. It is from Pick Hacker. Okay, so I think we're thinking of the same mod then for the multiplayer one. Let's see. I'd love to play Pikmin 2 with you guys in the Discord. Hell yeah, I'd be down. Just need to figure it out. Right now, I'm not like even that busy because I'm not working right now. I don't know when I'm gonna be working. I would ideally like to as soon as I can, but still some complications here and there in my personal life. So figuring it out. But you know what? At least I can say I'm doing a lot better than I was a month ago. I think. Feels like it. Can you draw Pikmin and a Bulborb being best buddies? I can. Draw a Wallyhop with their baby Walpole from memory. I bet. I'll keep these noted, guys. My little quest isn't actually from Pikmin. Could you draw Red from Everhood? I can. I don't know who that is, but I will look it up. Don't you worry. I have a second doodle request. Okay. I always come back. I'm actually purple, guys. Purple guy? Pikmin controllable by a single player reminds me of days long past. Is that a thing that exists somewhere? Maybe not as Pikmin, but maybe somewhere else. I wake up from a nap and see the Discord note and come here immediately. Oh, I didn't put my Twitch for my other servers on Discord. I should do that real quick. Tee. Copy link. Oh, I do need to change my picture on Twitch too. I need to update it. And by updating, I mean I'm reverting because this is the same outfit I have when I was Egg Noogie. It does always come back, doesn't it? Actually, no, I won't post my link because there's a lot of servers I don't really talk in, and I kind of don't want to just like go in just to post my link. I think I'll be okay for now. We're just here for funsies. All right, let's see. I might put, what if I can put this, my Google Chrome right next to my Streamlabs. That way I can kind of see my references like right here, basically. Also, you guys can hear music, I'm pretty sure, so we're good. I have music too. So you might see Spotify pop up on the top left, but you're not going to hear it. I'm listening to it, not you. I hope you're getting FOMO right now. Hello, Elf. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm getting ready to just start drawing. Teal guy. Whoa. New character emerges. No, it was just a little fan game where you can play as Pikmin or as the Pikmin enemies. It was on Roblox. Oh, I've played that before. Funnily enough, I don't know what stage I started playing it on. It was very brief. I was playing it with my niece, and yeah, you could play as the different characters, but I feel like it got taken down beforehand and then it went back up and then I played it and then it got taken down again. I can't remember. That's so sad though. It looked so good actually. It's crazy what you can do on Roblox. I'm not really a Roblox player, but the very few occasions where I do go on it and play something, it's not like I ever have a bad experience with the games itself. I don't know about people, you know. But... all right, let's see. Freaking scrolls breaking. Let's do Pikmin and a Bulbor being best buddies. Whoa. What are we doing? Get out of here. I'm gonna do it in a different color so it feels like I'm sketching it, but really I'm drawing the final lines, but I'm trying to trick myself into thinking it's a sketch. And therefore it comes out better because I'm not trying as hard. Make him a little happy guy. I'll give him a little cat face. Nah, I'm gonna give him just a little happy smirk. Give him little silly feetsies. I'm gonna do a blue Pikmin. I think I like drawing blue Pikmin now because of the little face. So it's a lot more expressive than you can really make the other Pikmin. I have him on his little hands to the side. There you go, they're so happy. They're best friends. Also, I'm gonna write notes of the other ones to do so I can remember. Let's do red. Actually, no, I'm gonna simplify these. And I'll just have to promise to remember my later how I wrote these. Red, and then the woolly hop. From memory. There we go. Should post these nice little doodles. I probably will. I'll probably post the whole page once I'm done of however many I end up drawing. You know, entice people to come join and join in on the fun. Carrie, how many names have you had since I've watched you? I don't even know. You know what's funny, Tony, is that I went back on the chat for my server. I'm like, how early did I make this server? And it was like a couple, like since like 2023, I want to say, is how far it went. And I'm like, god damn. I probably had 4 names that stayed for at least longer than a month. I want to say 2 years and 3 months. Yep, that's pretty freaking accurate. All right. But yeah, it's crazy. I just can't stick to one brand. Although Caradescent lasted for a while. Exactly. It was pretty good. And I'm probably going to still stick to it though. I think the only issue with if I change my name to Planting Pixels is if I really stick to the style which is the whole brand that it's trying to convey. You know, the whole kind of doodly, but with the more like pixely brush, along with just drawing plants or anything related to plants like Pikmin. Once that goes away, I don't know what my name's gonna be next. Although I've been drawing Pikmin for like a good 2 years at this point. Maybe a little bit more. A little over 2 years, so consistently, that is. So it could be here to stay. Egg lasted for a while too. Yeah, Egg I think was my first longest one. And then I know I changed my name to like Cece. Like I just changed my name to my name, or like some variation of my real name, right? And like a shortened version of my last name. Just like a little username. I think I did that after. Hello, Jetstream. Jetstream Sam Apologist. Welcome in. Oh my god, your name was so long it went out of the alert. I think it's the first time I've seen that happen. That's crazy. But welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, I think I changed my name for a little bit, and then I changed it to Caridescent afterwards. And that's when I had my other model. Listen, we can talk about names, but if we talk about models, yeah. Yeah, I'm okay, actually. There's way too many to count. I'm just a chameleon. I feel like with my art style at this point, I should just draw on MS Paint. That's all I think about whenever I want to start making merch and stuff, or not merch. If I want to start making like stickers and keychains and stuff, I'm like, man, this just looks like stuff you could make on MS Paint. But that's not gonna stop me. It has never stopped me. But it really is odd, like, with how simple I've made my style these days, it gives me like the most, I want to say it gives me the most joy, and that's probably because of how quick these things can take, because I think if I'm on something for a little bit too long, then I'm like over it very quickly. So there's like a balance, it's like happiness versus effort. Little effort, big happiness. Can we call you PP? I mean, if you want. I feel like that's pretty on brand right now. Sure, you can call me whatever you want. You want to call me PP? You can do whatever you want. I mean, those would be considered merch, no? Yeah, you're right. I think I just sounded weird when I said it, because I feel like a lot of people would say that if they're like a bigger content creator and they're like, I'm gonna make merch now. But yeah, it counts. But yeah, that's something I really want to do, and that's something I've been thinking about since like I've been kind of not been able to like work. I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, I keep seeing one of my she wasn't my college roommate, but she was gonna be my college roommate. I follow her on Instagram because we were going to like an art school, right? And she's able to like do like kind of artist alleys now. I don't know if it was an artist alley specifically, but it was some sort of like art market where you can, you know, sell your art at a booth or a table. I was like, damn, it's like I need to get on that, because I've been wanting to do that for so long and I still have not done it so badly. And when I went to Otakon last year with my cosplay, I was looking at the booths and I'm like, it's very cramped in here, but hey, I would do this still. Seems like just a fun, interesting experience. And I just want to make physical copies or physical forms of my art. I just hope it would translate well, like quality-wise, because it is very pixely, right? So it's not like, there's no blur, there's no, you know, as like probably a usual brush would look, it's like there's a little bit of like blur technically, because it's not like a very like sharp brush like this one. So I'm just hoping the quality would be good. I'd probably just do samples and stuff, but that would probably just take a little while for me to actually be able to sell anything properly because I want to make sure everything's good. Everything ready to go. What caused the name change? I wanted to... I was initially going to do it for all of my accounts, but I learned I can't do it on Instagram because it's already taken. So I might revert back to Caridescent, but I'm gonna at least use this username for my Etsy shop or just my shop in general. Like if I were to do a booth or an artist alley, I'd probably make this my shop. It'd be like probably Planting Pixels by Caridescent or whatever. I don't know. But I kind of wanted to do it because I wanted a more a brand that wasn't like strictly what my name would be. Because I still want to, like, you know, refer to myself as my actual name, or at least just like Carrie or some variation of that. But I kind of wanted a username that wasn't the name. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of hard to describe because I'm very, very picky with how I have my usernames. Hence why I've changed it a lot because I'm not really. It's hard to stay satisfied with one brand, so to speak. Although Planting Pixels would definitely give me a very stable brand, which sounds like pixel art in a way. And I still do pixel art, but it'd be more so just whatever I'm doing right now. But, you know, we'll see how long it lasts. Anyways, here's these fellas. I think I'm done with that for now. Happy little guys. Color in his mouth. This is a dwarf bulborb. He's way too small to be a normal bulborb. They've made amends. Thank you for the sub, Mike. Hello, hello. I'm dead in blue stream, so I stopped by to say hi. What are you guys playing right now? Is it... I think I saw Lethal Company. Is that what you're doing right now? Sheesh. And with the Pikmin mod too, I'm pretty sure. Rest in peace, Mike. But thank you for stopping by. Hello, hello. While you're here, if you want to drop a quick little doodle for funsies, you're more than welcome to. Or a little request. I can keep it noted on the side, even whenever you have to go again. But totally up to you. Look at them, they're bestest buddies. Yeah, they made up. I was gonna say, the Bulborb agreed to be vegan. But does eating a Pikmin make you not vegan? What classifies them? Technically, they're an animal, a creature of some sort, right? So, I don't know. That's what they agreed on, so whatever happens in the future, that's how it ends up, you know? Okay, let's do a Wally Hop. Maybe an OC? I did say specifically no as like a rule, just because I think it would take a little bit longer to do that. Because if everybody was able to do an OC, it'd probably be a little more annoying. For you, it's a little bit easier because I do already know your characters, but I'll keep the rule same for everybody. Just to make things fair. I'd say that if they're alive, it's not vegan. Okay, fair. Plant meat. Don't starve together. Spoiler alert, he does eat him in the end. This alliance is not for forever. Veggie meat. Also, hi Elamar, welcome in. You love Pikmin art. Me too, me too. Alright, a Wally Hop from memory. I feel like that's not too bad. Now, is it the regular one? I guess that one might be a little bit harder because I'm so used to drawing the yellow one. But a normal one might be a little bit harder. I think. Just by a little bit. Although, there was a point where I did make him on Spore, so I looked very closely at how his legs worked, and that kind of stuck to my memory. Oh my gosh, it's a Wally Hop. And then the Walpole, that might also be a little hard. I don't really draw those guys. Says it's hard, draws fairly accurate. picture of both of them. Now the coloring might be a little difficult. Maybe. I know the Wollihop is like... Oh, whoops. He's like kind of greenish. Bit of a green tint to him. Actually, no, this isn't going to be that hard because I know his top is a little bit more green, I think. Maybe not that green, but it's pretty close. I would kind of need to do a gradient for it to be a little more accurate, but I kind of want to do a gradient. And then his belly is pink. You got a pink belly. All plants are technically alive. Oh wait, you're right, Radio. But I feel like for a Pikmin, it's kind of hard to say because yes, all plants are alive, but I feel like with a Pikmin, they can make noise. They're kind of like not conscious, but they're like, man, I don't actually know how to describe it. But there's obviously a difference, right? It's just, I can't put my finger on it how to accurately talk about it. I'm no biologist, much less a Pikmin biologist. They beat shit up. That's the difference. Okay, let's see. Either one will do. Don't worry, I got both. Okay, doke. Can you do a silly purple Pikmin? Yes. I don't know exactly what will make him silly, but you can figure something out. I'm gonna give him... Sounds good, Mike. I will see you later, maybe. You have fun, too. But I think I'll give him the little pinwheel hat with the lollipop. That's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, so for anybody who's popped in semi-recently, maybe within the first or the last half hour, I have... What I did with my little sprouts is so whenever you do your daily sprout, it's gonna pop up on the bottom of the screen. Kind of like how that one just did that. I actually can't tell where it was. But hello bot and hello Fen. But yeah, so whenever you do your daily sprout, it's gonna pop up on the bottom of the screen and it's gonna be random. I have like 54 different variations of the flowers. Technically there's 6 different flowers, but there's like 8 different colors, so you kind of get it's randomized as well. But yeah, whenever you guys plant your daily sprout, it's gonna pop up down there and it's just gonna be hanging out down there. For right now, I also just put the other channel point sprouts for fun that you can do unlimited amount of times in the stream. There's just a cooldown. So if you want to, keep adding little flowers down there, you can. But later on, I'm going to keep it so it's just the daily sprout. So then that way at the end of the stream, you can kind of see it's kind of nice to see at the end, all the sprouts that everybody sprouted during the stream. Or not sprouts, but flowers, but you know what I mean. I just thought it was a cute little idea because I thought of it randomly and I was like, okay, how am I going to execute this? Because I thought I had to probably code something somehow, somewhere. But it's just in the Mix It Up program, which is the same program that the sprouts run on for the count. So I was like, oh, okay. I tried it and I tested out some stuff and it worked. So I'm very happy with it. The only issue I have is just to figure out how to make them stay between scene transitions. So if I tried to transition to a different scene right now, either the BRB screen or the starting soon screen or the ending screen, it might wipe them out. So I'll have to see. We'll figure it out. Oh wait, they have red eyes. I remembered. How could I forget? I was just about to recommend the fuck-ass hat and the lollipop. Exactly. First thought when think of silly. All right, here are some little fellas from memory. I think this is kind of accurate. I think the Walpole is like slightly more green. He does also have spots, kind of. They're a little vague, but they're there. On the top of his head. At least the newer one is. I know in Pikmin 2 they're a lot darker and I think more simple. But the newer ones have little spots. You love them? I'm glad. My little babies. You know, just for fun, I'll also draw the... I'll draw the yellow one too. He's the one I like drawing the most, but these guys are cool too. I just like how like oblong he is. I think his legs have the same situation too. And then I'll put his little hands on his face. What he likes to do. There we go. And then... Now, okay, I'm trying to remember how his body is. I think his belly is like light, the white. And then his head is the green little cap, basically. And then he has like dots that go down. What a silly goober. Oh my god, I'm like a wizard because I always look up at the screen right as an alert pops up, right before it pops up. But hello Vexed, welcome in, thank you. How do you make it where the only color the black outline or color inside the lines only? So it's for Procreate. So I always have my line layer on like a different layer for my color, right? And I'll always just set it to alpha lock. So then that way you can only color in that line or in whatever shape you made. Same thing for like the color. If I alpha lock it, you can't go anywhere outside it. Very, very nice feature. But yeah, that's how you do that. Got this goober. See, thank you. No problem, no problem. I'm always happy to give out my secrets. It's not really a secret. New to Procreate, so it looked like magic. It really does feel like it, doesn't it? It's funny because I've used Procreate for so long at this point, and there's still some features that I've just technically recently figured out. Also, hi Choco, or Choco Mongler. Hello, welcome in. Thank you. But yeah, there's some little things here and there that I still don't know about, and probably because I don't really care to learn right now, but one thing that's been like kind of like a godsend that I figured out somewhat recently is, oh my god, I just went so hard on those lines for no reason. It's the Wally Hops. Yeah, someone asked, or Deli asked for the regular Wally Hop and then the Walpole, and I just added the yellow one for fun. But yeah, but one of the other things I really like is reference. So whenever you go to the list right here, with Alpha Lock, at the towards the bottom is reference. So then whenever you want to fill in colors anywhere, like a paint bucket sort of, but you don't want to do it on the same layer, you just make that layer a reference. And then you go a layer underneath and you just fill it in. And it just stays in the shape. Learned that somewhat recently, by the way. It may have been like a year ago at this point, but compared to how long I've been drawing, it is kind of crazy. Otherwise, I think what I would usually do is just literally just hand fill in some stuff sometimes, which would be very tedious, but thank God I finally figured that out somehow, somewhere. me give them a little bit of shine. Shiny, shiny. There we go. Just a couple of pals. All right, so that one I can take out from the list. And then I also need to add, before I forget, Silly, Purple, Pikmin. Another one approaches. Hello, Toonie Seb. Welcome in, thank you. They're all adorable. Thank you, Fen. Thank you. I love drawing Pikmin. So simple and easy. Are you still taking requests? Yes, I am. So feel free to request anything. The only thing I ask is just not any of your own original characters, just for the ease of not needing references or anything like that, kind of. But yeah, you can request anything. Doesn't have to be Pikmin. Can be like any other character. Like I'm gonna do Red from Everhood as a request from Boborb. So let's see. Red, Everhood. Who are we working with here? Is it this woody fella? Or sorry, he looks like he's made of wood. Greetings. Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm too Overwatch coded. I read that in Winston's voice. How about Cuphead? I can do that. I can do that. Here. Put the list right here. Cuphead. That one I might need a reference. I have never drawn Cuphead. I don't know if I could do it off memory. Maybe very vaguely. Kind of. I know his eyes. The one thing, the stylistic thing I know is like his eyes are like the same, kind of connected to the top of his head. Like the sort of, you know, like, kind of like that, I think. I could be totally wrong. Cuphead. Spider jockey yellow Pikmin on a Jolik? I bet. Okay, hang on. I'll write all these down and then I will start the next request. Joltik, yeah. That's a little spider, right? I'll have to look that up too. Or just a reference. I'll just do jockey. Yellow Pikmin and Joltik, jockey style. It's a little weird. I'm kidding. Theridol. Ooh, okay. Bulbman real? Can confirm. Welcome in. Let's see. You say that like it's a meal style. I don't know how I've heard that phrasing before, or how I've heard that sort of phrasing. It just sounds like something I've said before. Or heard. Me and a friend love the rock and yellow ones, and she likes to bully me for it. So it'd be cute to have a yellow Pikmin bullying a rock one. Aw, I'm down. Yellow and rock bullying style. I need to expand my canvas a little bit so they're not in the way. The notes, that is. Whoops. All right, let's see. It's a really fun style. It's called Roboho style. Yeah, I actually really love Cuphead style. I've never really drawn anything from them. The closest I've done that sort of style with is with Spinel from Steven Universe, but nothing else of the sort. Hello, Tengu. I hope that was a proper separation of your username. But hello, welcome in. Good evening, Bulbman Real. Bulbman are real. I will affirm that. Alright, let's do this fella real quick. Oh. Here, let's see. They are pixels, so I will try to translate this as much as I can. Hopefully I can get the different parts right. But it looks like he's kind of wearing like a red cape slash, not robe, but more so like a cape kind of, but it's more covering. Or actually, no, there's a more detailed sprite of him, it looks like. Perhaps? Oh, there is. I'm actually planning to stream soon, but I still need to work on many things on my channel. Oh, that's okay. Sometimes it does take a little bit before you actually start. Although I guess it depends on what you're working on. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of different aspects. If you wanted to work on your widgets or your emotes or maybe not emotes. I guess, well, no, because you get 5 free emotes. So technically that could be something you work on. But also like scenes and sometimes it's a lot of work. Devin again fan? Whoa. Is that what this is? Is that what this is related to? Or is that something else? Ah. Oh my gosh, hello. I actually don't know how to pronounce your username, even though we literally just talked yesterday. But hello, welcome. Is it Yol? Or can I just give you Yol or y'all? Y'all. Maybe it's Yol. Or maybe it's Wuku. I don't know. You let me know. But thank you for following. Oh no, it's playing in the top left. Oh, my fault. Yeah, I am listening to Spotify. You guys just can't hear it because I am playing this different music right now because I don't feel like dealing with the audio muting later. But I also haven't turned off the widget, so I just like to give you guys FOMO. Hee lightheartedly. Hi Bix, thank you for the sub. Thank you. You guys are so cool and awesome and amazing. I thought it's what you're listening to. My bad. I'm listening right now. I think it's just like a radio because there's certain songs I really like, and then I kind of am really bad at figuring out what I want to properly listen to. So then I'll just kind of like go to the radio for it, and it'll kind of give me similar songs. So, all right, no more procrastinating. I'm gonna do a quick little sketch just so I can kind of get the feel, but I'll make them very simple. Have you considered that you are incredibly cool yourself? I have, Chaos, I have. I'm just humble. I'm kidding. Sometimes I think about how I think just getting to be really, sorry, this is gonna sound really sappy real quick. Also, Magical Mimir, hello, welcome in. Mimir, my goat. But sometimes I think about how, because I want to do so many things. Like I want to draw and I want to, also, Bulborb, I will take that in consideration. Your torso is also wooden. Yeah, I'll probably like do their face and probably give them a little chibi body with like their little details. But yeah, I just feel right now, I feel like I just want to do so many things creatively. Like I want to draw. I want to, like I already said, I want to do Artist Alley stuff. So I want to make stickers, keychains, all that jazz. So I feel like right now I'm just very creatively inclined to do a bunch of things. I have my little, you've already seen, if you're in my Discord, you've already seen, I have all my fuse beads. I've yet to make something yet, but I am making pixel art in the works for it. So that's something I'm doing right now. I think that's pretty cool in itself. Having like so many, feeling a little overly passionate about a lot of things for some reason. Granted, I can't do all of it at once, so, which is the one downside, but that's okay. I'm gonna give them the little cape. It looks like the little raggedy. So I give them little raggedy cape. Dun, dun. Also see they have a nice gold buckle. I gotta include that. It's pretty spiffy. And little feetsies. I'm trying to think, look at their feet. It looks like, I guess it depends on their outfit, but it looks like there's like a metal or some sort of gray aspect to their shoes. We're gonna keep it real simple around here. Might make their cape a little more capey. A little more dramatic. I love dramatics. Gasp. It's my Discord. Sorry, the thing pops up twice because I have not updated my stream elements message. Self promo, if you want to join my Discord, you do have to be over 18 or 18 and over. That's just what I'm more comfortable with, but that's my little server for my little community. I don't, I'm not super active right now. I would love to be more active, but life gets a little busy sometimes. But if you want to find cool people in there who also are in this community, you're more than welcome to join. Alright, that's a good enough little sketch. I think his little is I guess it's bandana, or his little top part. Teehee. Alright. Oops. Sometimes there's an issue I run into with when I draw characters and stuff. This one is fine because it's a little bit more, I think it's a little more simple, kind of a little more straightforward, like with their outfit pieces and stuff. But when I try drawing, let's say, an Overwatch character, for example, because I was trying to draw Orisa from Overwatch a little while ago, and their skins can sometimes get very detailed, and I don't usually do a lot of detail in my drawings, as evident by this style right now. Also, it looks like the back part is kind of long, so I want to make it look cool. Whoa. But yeah, I feel like I struggle with that a lot of the times with details because my brain wants to add all the details that I see. I find it difficult in trying to simplify a lot of things. Oh my god. That woo threw me for a loop. Woo! But yeah, sometimes I find difficulty in simplifying certain designs because I feel like it needs all of those parts in order to look like the character in a way. Oops. I'm kind of trying to make it so that they have, because it's not completely closed, it looks like their bandana part. But I want to have their hair without it looking weird. Maybe I'll just keep it on the bottom. That's fine. And then we add the cool raggedy cape. And then his sick belt. Oh my god, he's so cool. And also, the bandana and the yellow stuff is their hair. I wonder if it's like real hair or if it's like, I don't know, because I made a wood. Here, let's see. I'll put a little bit of the hair behind because it's not like fully closed. It's not like a complete like cover. It's just, yeah. That's good enough. And then put the wood. He said his chest is wood too, so in this outfit, is his chest exposed? Kind of just because like the sprites just kind of have it in a shadow. Maybe I'll just have it darker. Maybe a little more darker than that. And we'll put the red. Maybe a little bit darker red. Whoops. Get He's a little bit, his wood is a little bit darker. And his hair is yellow. Their legs are wooden, so I assume this chest is as well. Shoot. You're right. It did make his feet a little wonky, but it's okay. All I care about is that sick belt. Oh yeah. Are you streaming on your iPad, my friend? I am. I'm streaming, well, yeah, it's connected to my PC right now. So it's with a separate program that I'm like streaming the screen. It actually works out pretty well. It is so interesting looking at the different colors that it's showing up on my computer, because like my different monitors are different color profiles. So it's like on the one that it is right now, it's very brown. Like the red looks very brown. But then on my iPad it looks very red. It's very trippy. Hat is playing with an e-girl. Thank you for letting me know this information. He has a new duo buddy. Get with the times. Still need so much to learn. You're good. I'm always happy to help, don't worry. Named Candy # Nola. Yeah. You are outdated, my friend. Also, if he is playing right now, he is hiding his status on Discord. Do you know who that is? I've never interacted with them, but I have seen him playing with them. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to add his little lines. I gotta make him look like wood. A little darker. All right, buddy. I think you need a skedaddle. Your limited amount of interest, weird chat messages is up. You gotta get out. Oh, I think it's too dark. You can get a little bit lighter. God, I'm so conflicted. I never want to make it too light because then I feel like it's hard to tell, but then if I make it too dark, then I feel like it's too distracting. Gotta find like a good middle ground. Gotta pay for VIP now? Yes, sir. Wow, you are so outdated, man. Actually, what is it at right now? VIP is 60K. That's not that bad. For 60K, for a VIP, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think someone is close to it, so, you know, GG's. I feel a child has gotten mom's iPad. I was, and then I got scammed for my points. Well, how many points do you have right now? That's just the name of the game. You don't get it once, then that just means you're the next person to get it if you are pretty high up there. It's all about patience. That's how you are rewarded with VIP. $4K? Oh, you're done, bro. It's over for you. fake friend. Oh crap, wait, hang on. Sorry, I read the last things you said. I forgot what they were though. Anyways, peace and serenity. Read of Everhood, my beloved. A fellow fan of Everhood. It was a request. And now they are here, existing on this canvas. I don't know where this little red yellow smudge came from. I commend you for how long you kept up with them. I keep up with them on a daily basis. Alright, back to drawing. Look at this little gentleman. I actually like it. I like the way I put the colors. I think the colors are just nice in general. Alright. Add a little bit of a shine. There's no issues in any shine. Alright, so that one is done. Let's get the list going. Alright, silly purple Pikmin. This one, I don't think I'm gonna need a reference. I think I know how to draw a little pinwheel hat. I don't know actually what they're called. I'm just gonna say pinwheel hat because I feel like it just makes sense. Let's do... Actually, I want to make sure he's like completely like upright. And then I'll send this to Mike in my Discord later. Do I give him little toesies? I feel like lately when I draw pigment, I give them little toes, but I feel like my drawing size is sometimes a little too small for that. I feel like the detail in it kind of goes away. Give it a lollipop. Although if I put the hat, his little sprout is gonna be in the way. I could just have it... What if I just don't give him a little sprout? I feel like that's kind of cursed. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm trying to see how I say your username. I don't want to mess it up. Papier. Hello. Welcome in. My worst nemesis when I stream is making sure I get usernames right. Otherwise it will haunt me for my days. Oh gosh, this does not look like a pinwheel hat. Now it kind of does. He looks so weird without his little flower. guess I can just put it to the side or scoot it over a little bit. This looks so odd. I kind of like it without the little flower. That makes him look even more silly. Big ass head, yeah. His head may be big, but trust me, there is no brain in there. It is all for show. Oh my god, I can't wave anymore. Why can't I wave in my Discord server? Was that always a thing? I guess so. No, it wasn't. Maybe I disabled that by accident. If he falls over, they will suffer. Hollow, yeah. This is actually an x-ray of his head. If you were to look inside his head, there is a simple worm. That is all. I will say though, that's a very bad habit of mine when I draw pigment, is I tend to make their heads huge. I still am traumatized by my one moss drawing where I made the pigment's heads so freaking big compared to their body. It's just not even funny anymore. May I ask for another duel? You can. You guys may ask as much as you would like. Oh, it looks like his lollipop's not even in his hand. Kinda looks like it's floating there. Here we go. And now it's in front of his eye. Ugh. Maybe I'll do that. Angle it a little bit. Lollipop. Oh my gosh, you know who I should draw? I really need to start drawing like Kirby. Or at least draw him again, because I used to draw him a lot, but I feel like in this style, I feel like it would be cute. Because I'm drawing the lollipop and it reminds me of the little food they have, the little lollipop. The little swirl and everything. I'm gonna give him big, shiny eyeballs. Can you draw a mini P.E.K.K.A? You can draw him doing anything you like. He's a silly little guy. Down. I am down. Mini. There we go. Perfect. He is in the queue. Locked and loaded. Oops. And then, actually, how do the rainbow lollipops even look? Are they like... I actually don't know how they swirl. I'm assuming like this. This feels right. Yep, that looks right to me. And then his hat's gonna be like just 3 colors maybe. Oh, he's so adorable. What's the P.E.K.K.A? That is a great question. A big purple robotic knight. Oh, and then there's a mini one. Smaller one that's blue and likes pancakes. Aw, feel like that would be like their fun fact of like they had to introduce themselves. I like pancakes. May I ask where the P.E.K.K.A is from? Is it a game? Oh, Clash. Oh. How am I gonna line this lollipop? Be very interesting. Such an interesting clash of colors. I don't really know. This is pretty alright. Ah. It's kind of satisfying to look at. It's so colorful. Just this little area. He looks so bald without his like flower, but I just can't really incorporate it unless I were to put the hat on their little bloom, their little flower, leaf, whatever. Nah, I've already drawn it. Gummy worm on a stick. It kind of gives a little gummy worm, like a little wrapped up gummy worm. Gummy worms. 10 out of 10, very cute drawing. Thank you, thank you. He's just happy to be here, honestly. Nobody judge him. He does no harm. I love to see the Pikmin 2 battle mode Ghost Pikmin be drawn. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll probably have to look that up because I feel like I can't remember them off the top of my head. I should go do P2 battle mode ghosts. Gotcha. Expired or immune? No. No, I can't drink it. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I love seeing all you guys' names. It's so funny. Figured that was a case more so meant to explain to Carrie. Alright, hang on, let me look at this conversation again. Oh, you didn't even play Clash Royale, I just like the mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm so curious to see what they look like. After the stuff they did in Pikmin 2, I don't want to get to their bad side. What does that mean? I can't remember. I used to play the battle mode version a lot in Pikmin 2. I just can't remember too much of what happened. Or like what some of the abilities. I know some of them, but other ones I don't remember too much. I love your art so much I want to cry. Oh, thank you. Don't cry. Please. Because then I might cry. Also, may I make a slight adjustment to my mini P.E.K.K.A suggestion? Yes, you can. In that, could you put a pancake through his sword? I can. I'm assuming he already has a sword, so I would just put and pancake on sword. Hell yeah. One of my buddies has been streaming Colossal Caverns Deathless, and I'm like, bless. So, How's Colossal Caverns looking? I still want to play that mod. That's still a mod I need to play. I think if I'm going to play any games on stream, if I start streaming a little bit more often again, if I do. It's a big, very, very big if. I don't know yet. That is one of the ones I want to do. I still want to play that. I still want to play... I think Pikmin 2 Regrown I still want to play. I feel like there's a few other ones. Then my no death run for Pikmin 1, still want to do. Do you like Toro as well? I'm gonna read that. I don't know. That's their name? I've actually never known their name. I've always seen this little cat everywhere. I just never actually knew where they were from. I do very much enjoy them. But yeah, I didn't know their names, so I feel like I can't say I am an avid fan. I'm a fake fan. How do you pronounce the last name? Is it Inoue? Inoue? I don't want to mispronounce that. I've never done a full run of CC, but I know it's really fun. I'm sure it's really fun. Honestly, it just sounds chaotic. I'm a little intimidated right now by the thought of it. From what I know, which is just the basic concept of it, just a big cave with every enemy. Haha, no big deal. There's a lot to it. It's interesting, if not terrifying. It's like Pikmin 2 cave set to the maximum. God. When I did the randomizer for Pikmin Squared, that was already terrifying enough. I'm sure it's not as chaotic as that. I hope not, because that randomizer was like nearly impossible with all the settings I had. But I feel like that gives a slight taste of what it could feel like. Just very overwhelming. But I'm gonna play it, and you know what? I'm gonna beat it somehow. However you beat it, which I'm assuming is just either killing everything or making it to the end or whatever. I don't know. You're a fan? I'd love to see you draw them. Well, you know what I got for you? I have doodle requests right now, and I will do it. That will be on my list. I want to play Endless Abyss. Oh my god. Endless Pikmin 2 Cave. It's just endless? Jesus. I don't know if I could do that to myself. Alright. Let's see. Silly Purple Pikmin is all done. Cha-ching. I accidentally put this guy on the same layer as the list. I shouldn't do that. You come over here, little fella. Here we go. Oh my god, this little sheet, even though there's not that many characters yet, it's still so colorful. What an array. Alright. What's next? Cuphead. Oh, this actually might be interesting. Cuphead. Very interesting way to draw him, and I'm going to draw him. Don't you worry. I might draw his brother too, just for fun. I know you get a roll in Pick Hacker server if you collect the Doomsday Apparatus in Endless Abyss. Ooh. The Doomsday Apparatus. Is that the dumbbell? The weight? I think it is. Cause I'm like, okay, what would make it so that particular treasure is hard to get for you to get a roll? I'm assuming it's that. Nice. I'll probably try that at some point. I honestly just want to try a bunch of different mods, but yeah, I think some of them I'll spend more time on than others. Probably the Endless Abyss would probably be something I would do like one time on a stream. Just to say I did it, you know? Alright, Cuphead. There's a cup. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I'm out. I feel like Cuphead actually isn't too bad to draw. Looks very fun to draw. I want the urge to give him a little cat face, but I feel like it just doesn't fit. I'll draw what I see. Whatever. And then let me give him a little bean body. Just a little bean. I don't know why I thought they had overalls. I guess I was just thinking of Mickey Mouse, but they just have pants. Very, very interesting. 1,000 weight thing. Damn. Yeah, I just want to play a Pikmin game again. Any variation, honestly. It's been a while. I think the last time I played was... I don't know. I don't want to say it was whenever I was doing the no deaths, because I feel like I definitely played it after the fact. But it might have been that, and that might have been months ago. Crazy. Actually, I don't want to give him an open mouth. I kind of want to give him just a smile. Actually, no, I'll give him like my little, my stylized smile. I think it still kind of fits. He's just a little silly looking. And then, oh my god, his hands are kind of bulbous. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's like my little Animal Crossing hands. Oh my god, and he's kind of sassy. Whoa. So sassy, man. Let's chill out a little bit. Oh my god, if I was to do this, like, from memory, I don't know if it would look like that. He definitely would have had the overalls. And then you get his big feet. Oh my god, his legs are actually really long. It's a little too long. And his feet are too big. Oh no. Oh my god, something looks wrong here. I think I'm trying to copy like the way his legs are like positioned in the picture, but I think I'm just gonna do something a little more on my own. Oh my god, his legs. Why can't I draw his legs? I'm just gonna draw them like little noodles. Oh my god. I've never modded anything, but I want to try so bad. I would love to do that too at some point. That's like one of the things I would put in a list of like, not immediate things I'd want to try, but it would be like somewhere in there. I guess you could say it's like a bucket list. Bulbous reminds me of something. All right, I'm gonna get his feet right. I think it's his pose throwing me off. I'm gonna put his arm a little bit lower. And then a little. Ah, that's not what his feet look like. Something just does not seem right. After these countless blunders, I don't know if I could draw his brother. I think I'll just stick to him. little guy. Who knew a cup could be so hard to draw sometimes? I played a little bit of Cuphead, but not like... I'm trying to think of how far I've gotten. The last boss I remember fighting was like the flower guy. And I feel like that was pretty early on, so I didn't get really far. I don't know if I'd ever actually play Cuphead to its full extent. I feel like I've seen so many people play it already that I'm like, I'm probably not going to do anything with it. But I think it's a really cool game. Gameplay-wise and style-wise, might just be a little too overwhelming for me. There's a lot going on. It's cuptastic. That is what you could say. It's cuptastic. Whoa, put a red outline underneath him somehow. How did I do that? It says an ad's playing, so I'm gonna wait for like a minute before I start talking. I'll give him a little bit of blush. Slight blush. There you go. Cuphead. Ta-da! He's a little goober. Alright, let's see. One of my friends got it only based on the looks, and I was like the Walter meme screaming out the car. No, it's too late for him. I mean, yeah, it's super enticing. The style and everything. They did really well with it. And then there's a show, I guess. I've never watched the show, or never attempted to, so I was like, huh, good for them. That's the final boss of the first area. Final because it doesn't have to be the last boss you fight in the area. Oh, shoot. Did I only play the first world then? I didn't get very far. Awkward. Playing modded Minecraft is really an experience because I'm just traveling my world with a self-regenerating stick of ham. That's pretty real. Can I have that in real life? Infinite ham? What's your favorite Pikmin 1 area? That's kind of hard to say. Let me think. Impact Site, no, because I feel like first areas, I'm usually never really like that fond of. Forest of Hope is a good contender. I do like the Forest of Hope. Music and map itself. Forest Naval, I like. It's cool, but I don't think it's my favorite. Like, it's a cool map, but I don't know. It might be Distant Spring, low-key. Maybe. Either Distant Spring or Forest of Hope. Because Distant Spring, the music is very... I love the music because it's so eerie. And it just matches the vibe of the area, like, so well. And I like the way it's the level's kind of designed. I like the little flower design looking things on the ground. You know, that's pretty cool. Forest of Hope, I think, is probably my top, though. Maybe ranking, it'll be Forest of Hope, and then Distant Spring, and then Forest Naval, and then Impact Site. And then the final trial, probably on par with the Impact Site. I don't really care for it, to be honest. Forest of Hope for you. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty general one. That's like, there's nothing wrong with it. Unless like there's specific things in the map that you actually don't like, then you know, fair. I feel like Forest Naval, gameplay wise, I'm not a fan of all the bomb walls you have to work with. Kind of annoying. But I think the atmosphere and the vibe of the map is cool. Definitely pretty scary, especially for little me when I played. Speaking of Pikmin 1 areas, the impact site in Squared Chaos Randomizer is the worst experience ever. Oh, yes. I played that on stream and I did do the impact site and that was hell. Way too tiny of a space for how much was going on. Jesus. I thought I had a chance. I did not. And then I switched to Forest of Hope, but even that was pretty rough because there were so many enemies in that little area and I had that wall to break. But with how little Pikmin I had, I was like, man, this sucks. Sucks in a good way. I was just having a tough time. All right, here's my little Cuphead. I'm gonna take a break on him. Goodbye. All right, yellow Pikmin and Joltik. Jockey style. Let's look up Joltik real quick. I know he's like, I think he's like the fuzzy spider. Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. Maybe I'll draw him first. Fuzzy spider. Hello. Welcome, School Dollar. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Welcome to my dungeon. Gotta be Forest of Hope. Naval and Distant Spring creeped me out as a kid so bad. Yeah, that's the thing. They both have very creepy aspects, but the Distant Spring, I feel like it just did it so well. Like it just, like when I remember it as a kid, it felt so like foggy and like eerie and distant, if you will. But it was just really nice. It was really cool. How's the arting? It's doing. I think it's going really well. Working on a bunch of different doodles. Progressing pretty well. I don't know why I'm doing the back of the spider. It's not gonna be really prominent, but it's good to have it. My favorite caves in Pikmin 2 is the Frontier Cavern. Oh. Frontier Cavern, the Submerged Castle, and the Hole of Heroes for obvious reasons. I do also like the Submerged Castle, again, for the creepy aspect of it. I thought it was really well done. It genuinely really freaked me out as a kid. And the Water Wraith is one of my favorite enemies, so it impacted me in some positive way, one way or the other. As for like other caves, I really do love, I feel like I like the breadbug cave with the giant breadbug because I really like that last level, the picnic table / picnic blanket with all the foods and stuff. I really like that idea. That was a fave. I'm trying to think of what else. Maybe not the whole cave, but I like the caves that have the rest areas. Like in the one that had the one in the sewer, where you kind of spot, or you come in from the water part, and then it's just like a bunch of butterflies and everything. I really like those little levels. So maybe by default, I like those caves. I just can't remember exactly what they were for. I want to say maybe the Snagrit area, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But also they would kind of give you like that feeling of relief. You're like, oh, thank God, I don't have to deal with anything here. I see Joltik and I'm happy. Yeah, it was a request of a Joltik and a yellow Pikmin. I feel like it's very fitting. Both yellow, both electric in some variation or form. I'm gonna make him look down at him. Not like, I don't want him to look like he's zoning out. Although I can't tell what he's trying to, what expression he's even trying to convey. He's just looking, you know? Kind of looks like he doesn't know why he's here, but that's okay. And then it's gonna do a nice blue. Maybe it's a little too blue. Slightly lighter. And then the yellow Pikmin. Oops, green Pikmin. Joltik was the strongest in my party for a while. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. I'm slowing down and catching up to chat. Joltik is cute even by big Pokemon standards. Big? Wait, is he big? Oh, 4 inches. Oh wait, I think he meant bug. Right? I don't know. I was like, wait, is he huge? That would have been crazy. I think he's adorable. He's very fluffy, and I feel like things that are fluffy automatically just look cute in my eyes. I love the Submerged Castle because of the Water Wraith and Bulbmin. Oh yeah, you get the Bulbmin in Submerged Castle, don't you? I think one of the caves I don't like is, I'm trying to remember, it also had Bulbmin, but it also had the Bulbear, and it was in the snowy area. I think the later areas in the Valley of Repose were not my favorites. Especially the Bulburs, the Bulblacks, the Empress Bulblacks with the babies. Because I think when I was little, I did not know how to handle them well. Now I know like what's like the good strat for them. But before it was just so chaotic. And in a chaotic, I did not really enjoy. And that's just how it be. I do really like how each Pikmin 2 cave has a GIF on Tenor. Damn, every single one. Sheesh. It's my boys. Yep. They're hanging out together. Glutton's Kitchen, Submerged Castle. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Dream Den. Dream Den and Hole of Heroes, I think. I like the boss rush. I think I like Hole of Heroes too. I feel like that's a pretty one I'm fond of just because it gets intense. The later levels I do like. Although I think, is that longer than Dream Den? I can't remember. One of them that was longer than the other I think was not what I was very fond of, but I think Hole of Heroes was the one that had a lot of bosses, right? Oh, the one with mana legs is also up there. I love the mana legs. My favorite. It's just unfortunate how many times that creature has clipped me. If I had a nickel for every time a mana legs obliterated my Pikmin, I'd have 2. And that's just weird. But I love the mana legs. I thought it was such a cool concept. Like it just felt so out there, like compared to the other creatures. So I was like, hell yeah. I am down with this. All right, let's speedrun these messages. Joltik is big in heart. Joltik is the smallest. Oh shit, he is 4 inches. Wait, he's so tiny. I just realized that's actually perfect. So small. How do you even find a Pokemon like that? Don't squish him. Frontier Cave. I think if you're referring to whenever I was talking about the caves I didn't like, it was one of the ones that were like the later Valley Repose caves. Not a fan. I do like the snowy bulborb though. I like the hairy bulborb. I like that one. Too bad they stopped making them in the next games. Joltik / Galvantule was my ace in Pokemon Sword, and my sister-in-law didn't like spiders, so I couldn't have them in battle whenever she was around. Put them away for safekeeping. Funniest thing about Colossal Caverns is since every enemy is out at once, the Water Wraith can be your bestie. Oh, wait, you're right. You can just squish all the little guys. Or I guess you can hurt the big ones too, maybe? I don't know. You can send out one captain, punch the babies, and bring out your squad along. Yeah. Or just squish them all at the same time. Splat! By the way, I really like how you do the line art. The different coloring on them looks really cool. Thank you! I think that's my favorite part about how I draw right now, to be honest. I feel like it makes your art so much more lively when you use colored lines. Also just depends on your style in general, but I feel like with how simple I draw, it really makes things pop a little bit more. My favorite part. Because it requires almost no stress because you're just coloring in lines you already drew, and then just every part that you draw in just makes it look better. Very, very nice. Very nice. Who's worse, Cropster or Pileated? Cropster is the one with the big chicken leg arm, right? You know what I mean? The big shrimp looking guy. The red face. To fight, I feel like I can't remember how it would go whenever I'd fight the Pileated Snagret though. I feel like the Cropster I can remember pretty recently. I feel like he wasn't too bad. The rocks though were pretty annoying. The dropping rocks, I guess. But I think I like fighting him more. I think he's a little more fun to fight. Plus the Snagret, isn't that in like the sinking sand? I'm pretty sure. That's fucking annoying. You know, played Colossal Cavern one time. Water Wraith got isolated in an area, and when I finally found him, there was just an array of corpses. He was playing his own Colossal Cavern. It'd be so cool if Pikmin did like a thing where you could do custom maps or like mess with enemies. Like you could spawn in enemies or create your own levels. I guess that's what modding is now, or that's what you can do with modding. But if like Pikmin had their own like thing where you can make levels and then like upload them somewhere, that'd be sick. The piss leaf. Oh no. Have you tried to purple spam the Manate legs? No, I can't remember what I would do. I think I would just use reds for the most part. I didn't really have too much of a strat with the Manate legs other than just finding cover as soon as possible. Let's give this guy a little bit of a shine because he has little shines in his eyeballs. Oh my god, that just makes his eyes pop out so much more. Crazy how that just happens. The Wraith is more of a tool than an enemy in Colossal Caverns. The team up you didn't expect, especially when it's trapped. Yeah. I saw her use it to one shot, run over the final boss, and Stompy Snagret. Jeez. Hehehe. Maybe that's something I'll consider when I start playing. I'll be like, all right, first things first, where's the Wraith? Just always stay behind it at all times. You're good. Potentially. He is kind of fast sometimes. Than some enemies, at least. Pileated drags the fight out. Yeah, I feel like the Cropster are just easier to fight. I think as long as you're just you're doing crowd control with your Pikmin, I think it'll be okay. Pileated is just annoying. Pikmin Maker does sound interesting. Exactly. I feel like that'd be so cool. You can make really cool levels. and I guess, I don't know, spot enemies. You can just do cool things. Maybe you can have a water wraith race. Just have like a bunch of tracks and just have a bunch of water wraiths and just see who gets to the end first. I don't know. Maybe you make a maze. Just for self-entertainment. You can kill the man at legs before he starts shooting with like 20 purples. Oh, geez. Watching Hef's vid on CC helped a lot. Ooh, I watched a lot of Hef recently. I think just because when I started getting more involved in like the Pikmin mods and stuff, I started watching him a lot. Or I think he was also doing, it wasn't a no death. He was doing a speed run for Pikmin 1. I thought that was really interesting to watch somebody do that from like the ground up, basically. I don't know if he ever actually like, or what I can't remember what his end player best was. But I had to watch it for a while. The Wraith is used to speedrun Colossal Caverns. Sheesh. Ah, I'm not that sweaty, guys. I probably won't do that. Alrighty, I think these guys are done. They're chilling. Maybe I'll put a little shadow, a slight shadow underneath the yellow Pikmin. There we go. So cute. You guys stay right here. Alright, who's up next? Goodbye, jockey style. Yellow and rock pick bullying style. Let's go. Alright. Now, how am I gonna do this? Maybe I could have it so the yellow Pikmin just throws a little pebble at the rock. I feel like that's pretty insulting. You're both using violence, but also kind of like using a part of a rock Pikmin in a way to bully the other rock Pikmin. It's kind of weird. Or I can just make it look like he's taunting. Maybe like holding his little ears up. I don't know. Love the art. Thank you, Val. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, these are just a bunch of little doodles. These are all little requests, but to be honest, I'm probably gonna end somewhat soon. Probably once I finish all these requests, the ones that I have remaining. So those will probably be the last ones for today. So let's get, or continue, doodling. Maybe I'll have him like just taunting him. Oh my god, his arms are so long. Ugh. God, look at all the little flowers on the bottom. Ah, they're so cute. So awesome. You guys are awesome. Maybe I'll keep the redeem for the sprouts for fun, just because I do like seeing all the little flowers down there. They're all just hanging out and vibing. I guess I also just don't have my stream avatars on right now, so I don't know if I'm still gonna keep them or I might change the art for them and then add them into. I'll see. I'll think about it because I feel like there's gonna end up being too much on the bottom of the screen at that point. So I'll have to come up with something. Wait, I'd love to see you draw the Hockatate ship from Pikmin 251. Oh, does it look different? I can write that in the list, yes. Ship P251. Wow, that sounds like some like weird code. It's like... Alright, so let's put you down here, buddy. Drawing a rock Pikmin is so funny because they're just so angular. The 251 ship is the endgame captain and he looks so adorable. Interesting, interesting. Here, maybe, because I will Try to be able to speed it up slightly. I want to try to, I'm trying to aim to end within the next, or by like 8, I think. So in like half an hour-ish. So we'll see what we can get done in that time span. So that, and then the mini P.E.K.K.A. Let me look that up. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, hello, little guy. You got like little horns. Hello, buddy. Let's see. Kind of has like a round head. And then he has little horns. I like little horns. It would be a lot more simplified than the other drawing. And then his sword is gonna have, oh god, how am I gonna do this? There you go. Pancake. In a sketch, it kind of looks like some sort of piece of meat. Promise it's a pancake. Trust the process. Stab the yellow Pikmin. He got really close to it, huh? He really did. Okay, Pikmin to Ghost Pikmin. Oh my god, I do remember this guy. Oh, he's like, shoot, what was that from? Was that from SpongeBob? He drew like ghosts and they kind of have the same shape. They also just look like Pac-Man ghosts too, but that's the first thing I thought of. I love the Pikmin 2 ghost. It's funny. There we go. Put a small bit of butter on it. Oh, that's what I was like kind of thinking that a little bit. I'm like, should I do that? I'll just put it right there for now, just so I remember. A little bit of butter. Okay. Check, check, check. And then put Toro. Let's see. Just do the standard expression. I love how big their eyebrows are. They're just like such long eyebrows for their little tiny eyeballs. Do they have a tail? It doesn't look like it. They're tailless. Gasp. I'll have them standing. Sure. Well, maybe I'll change their hand. Hi, Wolf. Welcome in. Put in your little sprout. Actually, I kind of want to do this face. Oh yeah. Hello, hello. I'm speedrunning my sketches right now for my different doodles, and then I'm gonna actually do the doodles. All right, and then let's do tape ship 251. Let's see. Aww. I was like looking at the wiki for it and I'm like, so does he have a different form? And then he's a little guy. Wait, that's so funny. All right, let's, you know what? We need a little bit more space down here. Oh my God, they're so cute. You like the gel tick? Thank you, thank you. His eyes looked so different when before I put the little white like shines, and then it kind of just gave him life. It was crazy. All right, there you go. I just sped run all the sketches, and now I'll actually doodle them. Made his hands look so long in this sketch. Kind of scuffed. Maybe I'll make his eyes look more kind of happy. More of a taunting expression. Kind of. Maybe I'll just actually have him just look at him. So I feel like I'm trying to make it kind of look like his eyes are like kind of crossed. I think, let me try. I guess I did draw his eyes first. I can't really undo everything. Maybe just like that. A little more cross-eyed. There we go. And then bro over here just looks like he's done with everything. Like, I'm tired of you. You piss me off. Maybe just have his eyes just completely closed. Actually, I don't even know where to put his arms. It's kind of, the way I drew him, he's kind of very top heavy. Whoopsies. It's a buff rock Pikmin. Make this eye slightly bigger. And then we'll align this one. All right. This guy probably took a total of like a minute altogether so far. Seems accurate. The hate that she has for the rock one, I don't understand. He's just a silly little guy doing silly little things. Oh, he's just a rock. Although I will say, when the rock first came out, or when I first found out about the new Pikmin type, I was like, I wasn't sure, because I felt like he was just a rock. They just put Pikmin assets on a rock, like Mr. Potato Head kind of vibe. And I was like, oh. But now he's really grown on to me. I think he's in my top 3 now. Something about him. But the Ice Pikmin, I'm still iffy on right now, even though it's kind of a similar concept. He's gonna have to grow on to me a little bit. 10 years ago. Well, I didn't play Pikmin 3 right when it came out. Shocking. But I think I played Pikmin 3 like maybe like 5 years ago. When I first got my Switch, I played the deluxe version. May I ask what pencil you are using in Procreate? Also, I love your Pikmin drawings I see on Twitter. Thank you, Werecat. The brush I use is called, it's the one that's highlighted in blue, the Pixel Circle, but also the Pixel Square. Although right now, I've been using the circle for a while now, but these two aren't default brushes. You'll have to find them online. And I can't remember off the top of my head of where exactly I found it, but it's for free. So if you actually want to use this brush in Procreate, you just have to look up Pixel Circle or just Pixel Brush and just make sure it's a free version, because that is what I have. And it just has a bunch of variations, like the sizing and stuff, so really good brush. I love it. It's so simple, but chef's kiss. Also, thank you for the sub, Wolf. I don't know why it's not giving me my alerts. Painful, but thank you. Rock Pikmin really add a kind of interesting twist on Pikmin. Yeah, I feel like once the wing Pikmin too, it kind of gave a little bit of a different twist, at least like with proportions, kind of. Because the purple Pikmin and the white Pikmin, I mean, obviously they're not the same body type as the original 3, but they're not like drastically different. Like one's just really thick and then one's just smaller, but the winged Pikmin got a giant ass head with like the eyes really separate, really close, and then there's just the rock Pikmin. So I feel like after that, everything kind of just went like everywhere, because now Pikmin 4, they're even more different. I really do wonder what's going to be next. Oh, I kind of wish they added the string being Pikmin. It's okay. Maybe next time. The ghost Pikmin looks really high on nectar. He's a little too high. It's like his first time taking shrooms and he regrets it immediately. It was theorized that there were the parasitic Pikmin. Rock and ice Pikmin kind of confirm it. Yeah, isn't that like the whole thing with bread bugs and stuff? Or like how... Oh, wait, actually, what was it? Or maybe it wasn't Pikmin, but wasn't there some sort of parasitic thing about bread bugs or like something where they mimicked looking like a Bulbor or vice versa? I don't remember. Whatever that was. But that exists. Parasitic... Oh, wasn't it with Bulbmin too? I don't remember. It's a very interesting thing, though. So cute. Thank you, Ramune. I'm just like working on all the line art for all of them at the same time, so they're all getting the love right now. Rockman made their way to my fave so fast. Not ice though, they stay cold. Yeah, something about ice I don't like, but rock Pikmin are alright. I think it was like whenever it was the first time I saw their plushie, they just look so silly. I was like, okay, they're going on to me now. Also tells that Bulbmin are parasitic Pikmin inside Bulborbs. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking of. There was something about Breadbug. I don't remember. Maybe it's just being like a mimic. I don't know. Gotcha, no worries. I'm sure I'll find it. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. I'm new to Procreate and looking for a type of pencil look. You're good. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. It just feels very freeing. Like I feel like I can not try so much to make things look perfect, and because of the brush, it kind of like helps accentuate that in a way, but like in a good way, you know? I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, I need to bring back my... Actually, no, I'll use this. Line art this guy, and then I'll line art the other one. Because I have this one up right now on my references. Have you ever wanted to throw a sock full of coins at a bulwark? Oh my god. Well, here you go. That's my go-to pastime. Ghosty experienced everything everywhere all at once. Bro is in like a billion different universes right now. Allegedly deserved for what he's done in the battle mode, but I can't remember what he does. He huffed too much puff stool gas. He huffed that puff. The dwarf bowman. Yeah, I don't remember. There was just something like, I don't think it was confirmed, but it was just like a theory or something about mimic bread bugs or bulborbs or who's and what's its, and I'm just existing, bro. I love the way this little guy looks, because it's like, it's the ship, but like kind of captain human form in a way, and he's just like, his little parts are just his little pieces now. So silly, so cute. He might be my favorite little guy now out of Pikmin. Like, not even just in the vanilla games, but like just all of ever. I love him. Dwarf bulborbs mimic the young of bulborbs. Or do you mean the bread bugs mimic the young of bulborbs? I don't remember. There's just something weird going on around there. Okay, let's do this guy again. I have to look him up again because I used the same tab to look up the little Hockatape ship guy. The mini P.E.K.K.A. There we go. Dwarf bulborbs are a relative to bread bugs. There was a video I watched a little while ago with like the whole whatever that fancy word is for like the family of like a species. I watched the whole thing with bulborbs and stuff. Very interesting, very interesting. Not sure about for bread bugs and giant bread bugs. Yeah. I'd assume a giant bread bug is like an empress bulblax in a good comparison for both. I kind of want to just keep just his eyeball. This guy kind of gives me like Core Keeper enemy vibes. I don't know why. I think it's the colors, and I think he reminds me of a very specific enemy. There's like a golem in that game that's kind of like a rock or like made out of stone, and he has the same colors, gray and with like blue. Woo! Gosh. When did the ship turn into a marketable plushie? I know, but why haven't they done that, honestly? It's allegedly from the Pikmin 251 mod, which makes me want to play it now because he's just so freaking cute. The ship's whistle in 251 is the cha-ching noise. Aw. Like a really long cha-ching or just the standard? I wonder. Taxonomy? Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's the fancy word I'm looking for. Holy moly. Oh my god, I removed my bonk. I probably should remove that off of Twitch too. My apologies. A winged bulbman, basically bulborbs infected by parasiform winged pigman. A flying bulbman, I can do that, yes. Let me go to my channel points and then review requests. Let's go to bonk. There you go. I rejected your bonk because I don't have it anymore, so you can get those points back. Teehee. I want to change up my sounds, so I changed it. Okay. Let me just finish. I will take the winged bulbman will be my last request though for today. A PSA to everybody. Also, hi Sugi. Welcome in, welcome in. Your art is so beautiful. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I like doodle. I mean, I like to make doodle. You know, this guy has like a chest plate that's like his chest. There you go, buddy. I'm gonna rotate him because he's facing the other way, but then I kind of made him not that way anymore. There you go. And then I'll have his hand be over here. Making his hands very simple right now. Noodle, hope there's no bug. You know, I changed my username, or when I changed my name a couple months ago on, because I like to play Valorant, so I changed my name to Doodlebug on Valorant. Unfortunately, I've not caught any Pikmin fans with that one. I think it was too generalized because I think Doodlebug is just a word in itself. I should have made my name Breadbug. Ah. Complete blunder on my part. Now I changed my name to Radish, which doesn't even make sense because Pikmin are not radishes, and that's a blunder on my part again. But someone saw my hashtag because I changed my hashtag to Pikmin without the second I, and someone found it. Imagine a queen bread bug being called a loaf bug, and imagine if it was very long too. That'd be pretty sick. There we go. All right. And then my last sketch of today is gonna be Bulbman with wings. So I'm probably just gonna draw a Bulbman with wings. Although Bulbman definitely have smaller eyes, but you know what? Maybe it's the parasite that gives them bigger eyes. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's the parasite that gives them bigger eyes because winged Pikmin have big eyes. That's all calculated and coordinated. I actually like him. He's cute. I'll see if I add the little sparkles at the end. My alias used to be Breadbug before I went to Bulblax, and now I'm here. You're committed to the bees, and I like it. Make a grown-up winged Bulbman? It's like the mom. I think I'll stick with the baby for now. This was my last sketch, so he will chill there. All right, what I need to do is color all these guys. Speed run. I'll do this guy first because I have his colors pulled up. It's kind of just all gray, really. Although he's kind of more... There you go. And then his feet are also gray, and his pants are like a slightly different shade. Ever so slightly, a little more warm. And then blue. Oh, his arms are also a different color. Wait a minute. Slightly. It's not that drastic of a difference, but you know, you gotta keep these things in consideration. And then pancake. I'm nicknamed Breadbug in a friend server. Cute. Breadbug forever. I like breadbugs, but they're not like my favorite. Like, maybe at one point they were. I do like the giant breadbug, still do. But they're not like a top for me. A top enemy. Of course, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. I just feel like they're a very loved enemy, but they were alright. For some reason, Mini P.E.K.K.A is particularly shiny because he's a robot. Had a spike on both of his hands. He does! You know why I didn't see that? Is because in the reference I'm looking at, it's transparent and it just ever so slightly blends in with the white in the background. You are correct. I'll just put it on this hand though, because I feel like it's probably not super visible on the other side. Technically. Woo-hoo. But yes, thank you for that correction. I had to take a closer look. Okay, I'll make him shiny. Super shiny. Shiny. Wowzers. Give him a little shine on his dome too. He is technically kind of crystally, or his blue looks like it's like crystal-ish. I'll give us a light shine there. Tony, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Arigato. I need the color of their blush. It's very important. Whoops. Oh no, I put the white on the wrong layer. I'm going too fast. Too furious. Bonk. Alright. Although when their eyes are happy, where exactly is their blush? It's still kind of like right below. I see. They're also their mouth is not necessarily black. It's kind of just a line. So this will be white. And then this guy is kind of like blue, I guess. He's supposed to be translucent, but... And he's all clear. I'll make this a little bit less white. So in that way I can make him look a little bit shiny, or a little bit, the way he kind of looks is like, it kind of looks like he's made of water a little bit, like the water wraith kind of situation. Or not made of water, but he's like that clear, shiny, whatever it is. His horns and eye do glow, but they're probably good enough. Yeah, I'm sure they're really, yeah, they look like they're glowing. He's a shiny boy. Kirigato. Whoa. Painting on the wrong layer stroke goes too real. It's honestly, I've been so good with making sure I catch it beforehand, or at least like early enough, because I've definitely caught it like a little bit too late sometimes, but it's still like salvageable. But it's so sad when you have to undo so much because you just messed up. Pain. It's okay. Oh, it's also like, thankfully with this brush too, is if I do mess up on the same layer, it's really easy to like cut out the color if I really don't want to undo anything, because it's all like, there's no like blend anywhere, it's literally just pixels. So that is the one perk of this brush as well. The boundaries are very easy to distinguish without looking weird if you cut and paste some stuff. I also never really know how to properly color the rock pigment. I kind of just put colors everywhere, but I've done it in a certain way now at this point where it's like, just put some right there, slap some over there, and boom, it kind of resembles the rock edges somewhat. A little bit. And then this yellow. Oh my god, I just realized he's missing an ear line. How did I do that? Same, which is why I stopped using textured brushes. Yep. Because then you try to rip anything out from the layer and then it just looks like there's a really harsh, like, sharp edge on like a really soft brush. It's too much of a hassle. Sometimes what I'll do is if I'm really trying to be careful about not going on the same layer, I'll usually put a layer in between, like just an empty one. So if for some reason, because sometimes my palm will open up the quick menu and then it'll merge layers without me noticing, which is also very annoying. But I've learned to take some precautions. I should pick up an actual drawing software that isn't MS Paint. Nah. MS Paint, honestly, I used it the other day and I was like, damn, they have layers now? Getting a little too intricate. It's kind of crazy. It is funny thinking about like my art style though, because I'm like, oh, I could totally just do this on MS Paint. But I'm committed. I've been on Procreate. I'm not going back to those days. Those days on MS Paint was a lot of the curve tool, because back then I didn't know how to properly draw for myself on the computer, like with a mouse. So I'd always use the line bendy tool. It was my savior for real. If I really think about it, I'm kind of just reverting back to my old art style when I first started drawing, just slightly different. Alright, I feel like this doodle is somewhat done. Doodle. Maybe I'll make this like a red, because the background's gonna be like white, so I'll make that a little red. This guy is literally just gonna have blue outlines. Nothing crazy about him, he's just a little ghost. Although I think maybe the eyes actually might have been white, if I remember. It totally could have been. So I'll do that at least. And the eyes were, I think, were actual eyes. Whoops. You can have little shines. I love them so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm going super speedy on these guys. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna probably post this tomorrow morning with just all the doodles on the sheet, all spread out evenly. Just a bunch of goobers hanging out on one sheet. When you finish the winged bullman or Hoka ship drawing, may I make it my profile on Twitter or profile pic on Twitter? I'll make sure to credit you if I can. Yeah, you guys are free to use these doodles however you like. If you requested it yourself, you know, you're more than welcome to use it. These guys are just for fun, so you can eat them up like that pancake. That being said, if there's also a request on here that you didn't make but you really like it, you can use it too, you know? No harm. Maybe I'll make this a recurring thing at some point. It's just to have like a dedicated either a stream day or like just a session of streaming in one day where I just do a bunch of drawings. Just little doodles. I would love to also just stream on TikTok, but I haven't really messed with that. I did one time like ages ago, but I think I need to like renew or do whatever or something to get access to live again. They're all so silly. Hee Bunch of cool guys. I won't make the line art on Toro too dark because they kind of are already have dark lines. But at least for their body, they can have a lighter color. Ta-da! So simple and so easy, but so cute. Okay, Boatman. Oh, I almost did that on the wrong layer. So what happens when I start trying to go too fast? I want to make them a little bit lighter. And little spots. Although if it's a parasite, the wing pigment is a parasite, is its flower green, or not green? Is it white or is it purple? That's the real question. Also, hello, Mythical Pixel. Welcome in, a fellow pixel. All right, let's see the quick line art of this guy. Give him a little bit of blue in his eyes. Do I give a little glimmer? Sure. Why not? Yeah, we got the Bulborbs, we got the Bulbman, we got Bulbman with wings. And a happy Bulborb over here. Hee hee. Give him hope. Yeah, when bold men fly. Wait a second. Alright, this is the last doodle of the day. And then his body is like not that color. It's like a light, a little more grayish kind of. And then his feet. Then his side thingies are kind of like a gold. I'll do this color. It's fine. I feel like this one needs to be a little bit lighter, for sure. And then this part. A little bright light, which I'll add maybe a little bit of a, just a little bit of something to kind of, you know. Maybe I'll do it like that. Alright, I think that's all of them. They're all done. Let me turn on my light real quick. It's getting dark in my room. Find the name of a song funny since that thing is an X now. Yeah, I keep forgetting my song thing is up here even though you guys can't necessarily listen to it. Hee. Maybe next stream I'll have my music actually playing. I just wanted to do my stream cafe music for now, just because, for this stream at least, so that I don't have to deal with any audio issues later on, because that's what tends to happen. It likes to mute me, which is fair. But these are all the doodles we did today. I think what I'll do now is I'm gonna kind of spread them out on this canvas. So if you want to use your request as a picture, you can. I'll probably just kind of spread it out a little bit enough so that, you know, if you want to use it, it's not going to be in the way of other drawings maybe. I'll see how well I do it. Give them a little sparkle. Separate your audio. I know, I've done it before. I've done it to where it plays on stream and then it is a different song or a different music on VODs. I'm just lazy right now. I kind of just threw myself back into streaming, so I'll figure it out later. Don't worry. Doodle drawings, thank you. You look amazing, hee. I'm actually really happy with these. They were fun. I kind of went pretty fast with the last few, but they all have a place in my heart. How do you do the separate audio thing? I think it, like in OBS, you have to do a different source for your music. It's been a while. There's also like different tracks you can have in the settings. I'd have to figure it out later on, or to give a better explanation. I have none for VODs. See, I like having music though, because then whenever the VODs play, they're so quiet and dead. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I don't know when I'll stream again because I am gonna be flying this week out of the state for a little bit, so I might stream again next week. The schedule is definitely gonna be sporadic because I just kind of wanted to stream today, but I can't say for next weekend or anything. But you can keep an eye out. I'll probably say something either in my server or I'll just post on my socials whenever I go live again. So we'll see. For now, spread these guys out a little bit. I still need to post this other one in my server, the little silly Pikmin. I dispersed them for now. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. So once I get off, I'll probably say hi to those who joined the server. But for now, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I will be alive on my accounts on social media. Probably not on Twitch for a little bit. We'll see. But that will be all. And thank you for everybody who did the little, all the little flowers. There's so many little ones. They're so cute. I'm really happy I animated them because I feel like if they were just static, they would just be a little more flat. But they're kind of like swaying a little bit, like they're in wind. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh my god. Thank you, Dart. I was about to end my stream, but thank you. Okay. Take care, you too. You guys take care. How cute the flowers are. Don't worry, they're here to stay. They'll be here the next time. I might tweak them a little bit, but they'll exist. All right. Good night.